Look, Dave Buns thinks Packboy Max doesn't like him because he asked him to be a judge for his cooking show and asked him to be Santa Claus for Phase-Miss instead of doing music.
Phase-Miss is crazy.
Phase-Miss is crazy.
Yeah. I think we should all do a carnivore diet for 1 month.
Do you really not get to eat like fruit or animal, like anything else? Is just meat?
No.
The Mexican immigration problem. Like, do you guys think that is actually a problem? A lot of fentanyl comes from China these days.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Godcast. I got Jork 4K and Okami right here with me.
What's up, guys? What's up?
Jork.
We're back on the Godcast today.
Jork, are you excited to be on the Godcast?
Yeah, of course.
All right. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit, Jork. Your volume's a little quiet. I'm gonna turn up your volume on the recording. All right, talk now, Jork.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right, he's jorking it. All right, Jork, what's our first topic that we're gonna talk about today?
I can think of like a million things, but do you guys have topics that you need to get off your chest?
Bro, I have a few I need to get off my chest, but I want to get into it later.
All right, what about comedy?
I mean, I've got a few things as well, you know. I think sometimes meat pricing can be pretty out of hand.
Meat pricing?
In some supermarkets, I feel like a lot of meats are usually some luxury meats they want you to buy, you know. They're always more expensive than the cold cuts, you know.
Oh, you're talking like deli meats.
Yeah.
Dude, I was thinking steaks.
It really is the healthy food that they don't want you to buy.
Dude, it's like steaks, bro. Like, I'm trying to get a steak, and it's just like so expensive. Like if you want to get like a piece of shit, like gray fucking abused ass cow, like it's gonna be like $10 a pound. But if you want to get like something that's nice, like good marbling, like grass fed, you know, wasn't
a real
abused.
Fucking animal, dude. Not a fucking dude.
It's like $25 a pound or some shit. I'm like, bro.
Yeah. And it's every supermarket, man. Even you know, it's unavoidable.
Dude, oh god.
Jork, what do you think?
Yeah, what do you think, Jork?
I haven't bought like meat in a while.
What? Are you doing vegan diet?
No, not on purpose, but like I just haven't.
Do you not
buy any?
Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. Dude. Yeah, I think we should all do a carnivore diet for 1 month.
Honestly,
I would try it for like.
Try for a week. Start with a week first.
Yeah.
We should all do carnivore diet for 1 week.
So, do you really not get to eat like fruit or animal, like anything else? Is just meat?
Nah, bro. Carnivore diet, you can only eat meat and animal products. You can only eat meat and eggs and like hard cheese and like raw yogurt, raw milk, and butter and honey.
Oh, yes.
There's like whatever you eat has to like come from an animal. So it's like honey, right? That comes from bees. So you can eat honey. I think you can eat honey. Maybe you can't. Maybe I'm tripping. But like everything you cook either has to be cooked in like lard, like animal fat, or butter. And then like you can eat cheese, but it has to be like hard cheese. It can't be like it can't be like jalapeno Swiss, right? Because there's fucking jalapenos in it, obviously. So
yeah.
And you can drink water, and I think you can drink black coffee, but it's like frowned upon.
Yeah.
So
I have someone we have a new guest who'd like to comment on this issue. So what's the issue at hand?
The carnivore diet.
Carnivore diet. That's what we're talking about right now.
The problem with it, though.
The problem with it?
Would you do it?
Would you do it for 1 week?
Oh, would you do it? Well, what are the benefits to it?
Well, like, okay. So people that do it claim that, like, you know, it, like, helps their skin. Like, they feel more energized. Like, all their, like, diseases go away. Like, they don't get sick. They claim, like, cures everything, you know? And there's, like, no actual...
It's just red meat?
No. Carnivore diet... No, only red meat. That's a lion diet. You can only eat red meat. Carnivore diet, you can eat...
Lions.
Carnivore diet, you can eat, like, meat and animal products. So, like, meat, eggs, raw milk, raw cheese, raw yogurt, butter. Yeah, that's basically it.
Only.
Yeah, only stuff that comes from animals, like meat, organs, and animal products.
It could be. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, so who's the guest? And would they go on the carnivore?
This is my guest. This is our guest, Jude.
Jude.
Would you go on the would you go on the carnivore diet? Like, I mean, yourself.
When I think about it, like low key could. Like, I probably wouldn't, but like in theory, like I would. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I just wouldn't feel like it. Like,
just like a 1 week challenge though. Like I feel like if we all just decided
challenge, I would do it.
Let's all do a 1 week challenge.
Like, no problem. That's easy. That's light. I'm doing that. Yeah. Like, you're already basically doing that. You know, like half a pound of ground beef every day already.
That's what you're doing?
Half the time.
Half a pound, bro. I do a full pound.
6 eggs before bed. You feel me?
6 eggs before bed? What the fuck? I do 6 eggs right when I wake up.
No, when you wake up, it's like half a pound of steak.
Bro,
it's like breakfast.
That's crazy. I'm like not even that hungry when I wake up though.
I'm so hungry.
Bro, you're starving, bro. It's crazy. Bro's hungry when he wakes up. That sounds
good right now.
Can we talk about the Mexican immigration?
Bro, can we really talk about the economic?
Bro, what?
No, the Mexican immigration problem. Like, do you guys think that is actually a problem?
What?
Bro, this is like a crazy switch up. I mean, like it has to be regulated, right? Like there has to be some border control. But I don't think it's the most important. I mean, okay, there is like the fentanyl issue.
Do you think that is highly related?
Is that cartel?
Yeah, well, that's where it comes from.
Do we know?
It could. I feel like I remember hearing this, but I'll do some research.
But yeah, I mean, also a lot of it comes like from within the states too.
Does it though?
Okay, well the thing is like it's
Mexico and China. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to know.
A lot of fentanyl comes from China these days. It's actually interesting.
Yeah. Well, I think so statistically, a U.S. citizen is more likely to commit a violent crime than an immigrant.
Really?
That's a known fact. Like immigrants have a much lower crime rate than like U.S. citizens. Because think about it, most immigrants when they immigrate to the U.S. they're trying to work, right? They're not trying to immigrate to commit crimes and shit. So it makes sense. So
yeah,
but like in the media, like you hear a lot about the crimes. That's kind of interesting thing. Like
where what? Just the cocaine?
Bro.
The fentanyl.
Bro, the fentanyl. I was talking about the fentanyl. I mean, the cocaine. Okay, that's like a problem too.
Would you guys do fent if you knew you could survive?
Bro, if I knew I could survive, would I do fent? That's crazy. I mean,
no.
Dude, imagine like you could do unlimited fent and survive. Like the amount of fent that would like kill a person, like would just amplify your trip. Like imagine like the craziest things you would see. Imagine how you would feel if you could just do like a gram of fent and not die.
Oh, gram. I would definitely 100% do it.
Dude, imagine there's somebody that took like...
Actually, no, because it's probably addictive too, so...
Yeah, no, it is addictive. But what is Okami?
So,
Bro's streaming
us. Where it really comes from is... We can see that the ingredients here come from Mexico for the fentanyl. And they travel across the Pacific Ocean to Mexico first, right? Because it's easier to import directly to Mexico from China and then have people smuggle it up, right? So they get it in down there. And then, you can see the rest of the pathway that they take there,
Okay.
And then
so it does come from Mexico.
Counterfeit pills, other things like that. There's helpful resources out there,
Yeah, but it does come from Mexico. That's the thing.
It does come from Mexico.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so that's
but
the
it
thing
also comes
that's
from China.
problematic though, because that's like the number one of the top killers of like teenagers, like from drug overdoses, like is fentanyl. But dude, imagine if you like were trying to buy like some Oxy or something or Molly, and it was laced, but you didn't know it was laced, and you took it, but you survived the lace trip. You'd probably think that shit is insane. So you'd buy another one, but it wouldn't hit the same. And you're like, bro, what's that one that I took? You don't even know it was laced because you survived the lace trip. That would be crazy. Like imagine the type of shit you would see if you just survived the lace trip. Like there are people that have probably done that. Just survived a lace trip. They just been like, whoa. And they got like super crazy, like I don't even know, bro.
Like, yeah. Benadryl trip.
Have you had a Benadryl trip before?
No, I haven't. I wouldn't do that because you don't see anything good. You just see like spiders.
Yeah, that's the thing is like those like drugs like that. I don't think you're like supposed to trip on. You know what I'm saying? So like the trips you will get are not gonna be very good. Here's what we gotta do. 1 week carnivore diet. Next week trip diet. Every day you have to trip on a different thing.
Crazy.
You have to find something different to trip on.
Really?
Every day.
It's this easy to detect the fentanyl.
Really?
One line.
What is bro streaming?
All you need are these fentanyl tests, and really the only difference is this one line versus 2 lines here. It's so easy to prevent, you know?
Yeah, they're not like always accurate though. And the thing too is like if you want to test something for fentanyl, you have to like if you want to test like a pill for fentanyl, you have to like destroy it and like dissolve it in water, right?
Yeah.
So like if you check one pill, like you get a whole thing of pills and some of them might be laced and some of them might not be laced. You destroy one and it's not laced and you're like, oh, they're probably all safe.
Dude.
Yeah. But the only way, then you're like, oh, this one's safe, but I just destroyed it so I can't use it.
Yeah.
Right? So that's where it's tricky. I think like honestly, if you want to do shit like that, like personally, I would not. But you just have somebody else like nearby who has like Narcan or something.
Yeah.
That's
so you always have a resource to use.
What is this whiteboard thing that we're doing?
Yeah. Right. So you are always have the Narcan that you can use to help save someone's life. Dude, that's
so smart.
If there's an emergency, right?
Yeah. That's what you need in case of an emergency right here.
You always need to have that.
Bro, this looks like a stamp.
I mean, it does. You know, it is a pretty simple nasal spray, right? But it does what you need.
Yeah.
Have you used Narcan?
No, but I've been Narcan trained twice.
Oh shit.
Dude, he's done a Narcan trip before. He's tripped off Narcan.
Yeah, but I've tripped off that shit.
Yeah. No, okay. All seriousness though, like, bro, you gotta use it.
Use what?
Narcan to like not fucking die.
Oh, for sure.
Or you can't do it to yourself, but you do it to like somebody else who's gonna fucking die.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Yeah.
So you really want to use it, right?
Yeah.
You want to use that product there that you're engaging with.
All right. Real question though. Let's say you're with Elon Musk, right?
Yeah.
And Elon Musk.
Okay,
let me rejoin
We can demonstrate all the topics we talk about on the whiteboard, right?
Sure. All right. Let's say you're with Elon Musk, right?
Are you screen recording?
Yeah, I'm screen recording.
I bet.
Yeah, you're with Elon Musk and you're with Trump. Okay. No political here. You're with Elon Musk and Trump. Okay. Actually, yes, there is political here. Okay. So if you're a Democrat, you're with Elon Musk and Trump. And if you're a Republican, you're with Kamala Harris and Biden, okay? But you're doing hard drugs with them. And you're fine. But the other two of your political people that you don't like are like starting to overdose. You think they're going to overdose. Would you save them? So for us, or at least for me, I don't know about you guys, for me, it'd be Elon and Trump, right? And I'm doing drugs with them, and they start to overdose. Would I save them? So okay, what do you guys think?
I think
gosh.
I would put politics to the side. I think I would, if like I would save them. 'Cause at the end of the day, even though it's human beings, right?
Real. Yeah.
Real shit.
I
But
would.
could you save? But here's the crazy question: is could you save more people, more lives
Why
by
not?
saving more?
Wow. Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah.
Well, I mean, is he right? That depends on what you think, but like that could be
Climate
a
change.
reason.
This dance is crazy. Yeah, dude, that's the thing is like, a lot of
You
people
never know.
lives could have been saved during the pandemic if Trump had just been like, yeah, you guys should wear masks instead of being like, no, don't wear masks. Think about how many people's lives have been saved from that. Or if he had been like, yeah, go get your booster, go get vaccinated. They're pushing so much like anti-vaccine stuff, and they're also pushing like
Yeah, true.
they're pushing
Especially with RFK.
Yeah, especially with RFK. RFK is pushing like raw milk too, which is crazy. Oh my god. Oh, he's such a goober. He has some good takes though, in my opinion. He's got some good
I
takes.
like that he's against Red 40. That's like all I know. That's
Yeah.
like all I like. And he wants people to exercise, but I feel like that's pretty.
Yeah, he wants
basic.
people to exercise, and he's like
Yeah.
very against like seed oils too. And,
Yeah.
like, that's the thing.
But
Like that's like a controversial thing. Like some people are like, those are not harmful at all, and some people are like, well, here are why they're harmful. So there's there's conflicting sides on this topic. I think like, if you look at the scientific aspect of it, they're pretty much safe for consumption. But just because something's safe for consumption doesn't mean it's like good for you,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Have you heard about all the seed oil stuff?
No, I know nothing honestly about this. I just know
Really?
that people say it's bad.
It's all RFK his
Dude,
agenda,
yeah.
but I don't know full
Okay,
extent.
but anyway, wait, Oscar, would you save Elon Musk and Donald Trump with Narcan?
Wow.
Crazy thing to think about.
So oh gosh.
Dude, I know it's actually kind of tricky.
But you're trained.
You are trained.
Yeah.
Does
So
that
there-
come with
I
the
think like
ethical
Boxer said I
thing?
would.
Like foam
As much as
coming out
I-
of their mouth, bro.
I think Boxer had good reasoning there. I don't know if I could.
You don't know if you could.
You have to use it.
I would use it. I think I would use it. Right?
Me personally, I think if I was in a situation like that, I feel like I'd here's the thing. It's human nature to like want to protect other humans and want to like
Dude, why are you?
what is going on?
Why are you zooming in on his dick?
Bro, okay. So
No, that's not.
I feel like for me, like I can say like right now, I'd be like, yeah, I probably would not want to do that. But I feel like if I was in the moment and I had to make a snap decision there, am I letting them die or am I saving them? I think
brother, you're saving them.
I think right in the moment I'm saving them. And afterwards
sure.
I'd be like, oh dude, I should have probably not.
Yeah, man.
But
I mean,
think
it's
about it
real
too, if
life
I
out
save
here.
them,
On God.
if I save them though, think about like I could probably get something out of it. Like after they come back alive, I could be like, guys, I just saved your ass. Okay. Now can we do something about fentanyl? Now can we do something about climate change? Can we start getting people vaccinated? You think they would? I don't think they. You think they would go for that, bro? No, I'd be like, you know what I'd say?
Donald Trump and Elon Musk just got a laced fan, and not finally now, guys.
Guys, it's time.
I just saved you guys.
Let's just save you guys.
It's time.
It's time,
It's time to solve the issue.
bro. Where are you getting these from?
I mean, I hold on, man. I mean, I'd like to point out something here along this subject.
Where are you getting these?
Oh,
those are stickers. Oh, I see. Dude,
you know,
he's actually yoked.
I think this is quite interesting here. All right, because
Dude, he's actually.
Oh,
what
watch
is this? What does this say here?
Make America swole again.
And so you can buy this as well, right? This is not just an image.
No, this is his thing though.
This is a poster on Etsy.
This is
right?
RFK's thing right here. He's not MAGA, dude. He's Maha. He wants to make America healthy again.
So he's like wow. I mean, that's kind of convincing, don't you think?
Because okay, here's the thing: when people say "Make America Great Again," like when was America great?
When it was healthy.
But when you say "Make America Healthy Again," our parents definitely had healthier food than we did.
Exactly.
Like, there was just less ultra processed stuff at the supermarket, and like less mega corporations. You know. But then there was also like lead and shit. So like cars used like gas that had lead in it, and everything was painted with lead paint. So like they had their own problems, but I think like RFK is just focusing on like food.
Yeah. We do have to fix the food.
We should. Guys, you know what? I'm gonna actually have to process out of here right now.
Bruh.
Why?
I have a few appointments I have to take care of, before the night ends. But
Brody.
Brody, I mean,
it's okay. We can do a part two.
This has been a good one.
It's okay. We can film a continuation to this. What do we want to keep going on now? We gotta do something.
All right, we had. I think that the Elon Musk question was good.
Yeah.
The carnivore diet was actually. That was a good topic.
It's a good topic. You know, something interesting I learned, because right now I'm doing a history of Canada class, and I learned that like the Native Americans that live like, you know, in that like super far north region, like kind of in the Yukon area, like the Inuits, you know, up there's not really much, like there's not really many plants because it's so cold all the time. Like they don't really eat many plant foods. Like they have berries, but that's kind of it. So what they would do, like their diets consisted like 90% of just animals, but they were actually able to live long lives and be like, you know, get all their nutrients because they ate every part of the animal. Like they wouldn't just eat like the meat. Like, you know, for example, they get elk, which is like red meat. It's pretty similar to like, like a cow. But they wouldn't just eat the steaks. They would eat like the heart and the liver, and those have like other nutrients that benefit you. So they eat all the organs, but they also have like berries too. So that's kind of what and the berries would kind of fill in those gaps, like because you can't get vitamin C obviously, and so that's like where people who like the carnivore diet, they kind of go back to that and say, well, humans a long time ago just ate like mostly meat and then like whatever plants they could find. So like your diet should be centered around meat, and in my opinion, that's a pretty convincing argument to make.
Yeah, because like you can't just like back in the day, they didn't have a whole agricultural system. Like we can just grow unlimited vegetables.
Yeah.
So it's like just the fruit that you'd find, it would just be like random things.
Yeah.
Throughout your day, because you wouldn't have a whole. You would never eat like a full salad.
No. I mean, like.
So honestly.
Yeah.
That's not the worst argument.
Yeah, I mean, if you're thinking about like hunter-gatherers, I think like, yeah, like you could like back then though, you couldn't just go to a grocery store and be like, all right, well, what do I need for the week? I need like some fruits, some veggies. Like maybe they would like they would grow their own food, obviously, like depending on where you live, they grow their own food, or they'd have meat and they like smoke it to like preserve it, so they'd have like some food stored up. But like for example, the other day I went to the store and I bought a dragon fruit, bro. Like they would not be able to do that.
Yeah.
Hell nah, bro. So you just got to think about like back then the different regions, like, you know, dragon fruits, they come from like, you know, I know they're popular in like Thailand and like China, like those kind of cultures, like, but the meats there, like they have more like seafood, you know, and they have
Yeah.
like some chicken and some beef, but it's not as dominant there. So they probably have like different things that they, you know, certain nutrients that they're better with, and certain nutrients that they're more deficient in. So you just gotta like maybe combine the best things from each side.
Yeah, that's true. But people, I feel like people would adapt. Like that's like if you like people wouldn't move around. So if you lived like in Alaska or some shit, and you could only eat like some fish or like you would your whole family is like used to that, and you would be used to that, and then like in a like genetic type of way, like you're meant to live like that, you know?
Yeah, yeah, you'd like pass those genetics on to your kids.
But now people move around so much. Like there's no you wouldn't eat a certain way just
Yeah,
to live in a certain environment.
yeah, yeah. Unless your like family has like always lived in one area, but like most people, like in America at least, their families lived in like a bunch of different areas. Like everyone's
Yeah.
so many different, like, groups. Like everyone's so many different ethnicities. I've done a DNA test, and like the most I am is like 24 or 25% like Jewish. That's not very much. That's like 25%. And then everything else is like 5 and 10%. Like I'm just a mixed. So like at the end of the day, I think when you think about like eating carnivore versus eating like, mostly meat but like with fruit and veggies, or eating like only vegan, it's just like you gotta find what kind of foods work for you, what kind of foods don't, because like some people, they can eat fucking carnivore their whole life and they'll live to be 100, but some people,
Yeah.
they eat carnivore and they get like heart problems, they can't poop, like they have all these problems, and they switch to vegan and they feel great, and some people, they switch to vegan, they feel terrible. So I think the whole thing is you just gotta find what works for you, but like not try to push it on other people.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Do you see YouTube right now?
yes, sir. I see YouTube.
All right. This is the crazy. Do you know who Dave Blunts is?
I do. I do know who Dave Blunts is. I've seen him.
Oh, do you know the history of Dave Blunts?
I don't. I need to learn.
So basically, he went viral for just being very overweight.
He is big.
He would do concerts. So Viz is like what he would do. Like he's just like he blew up. All right, I first heard him from like his music, basically.
Yeah.
But there's always this like this trend about him being super fat.
Yeah.
Because like obviously it's kind of like he's very overweight.
He's an oxygen thing. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, how do I explain it? It's like what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like so it feels like in a way his marketing team is like taking advantage of him, because we're just using him for money, and they're not he's not motivated to get better, because him being obese is like where he gets his money, his fame from, basically.
Yeah. Isn't his song like "I Can't Put Down the Cup"? Isn't that like his thing?
And that's actually a good song, but
yeah,
it's like basically about him being like not putting down the cup type shit.
Yeah. What's like, that's the thing, is like he probably gets famous from being overweight. But then there's like a point where he's like, okay, maybe I don't want to be overweight anymore. But that's kind of where he gets his fame from, and where his
would he even be as famous if he was skinny? Like, because his music is good, but it's not
like that good.
Yeah, it's not like super original.
No, Black Boy
beef.
Max.
Yeah. So he had him on stream, right? And he's like, he did his freestyle. Yeah, all right, here. Dave Bunce thinks Black Boy Max don't like, and this is with this. You know who Neon is?
No.
He's like the worst person ever. Look, Dave Bunce thinks Black Boy Max doesn't like him because he asked him to be a judge for his cooking show and asked him to be Santa Claus for Phase Miss instead of doing music.
Phase Miss is crazy.
Phase Miss is crazy.
He doesn't like me. He be inviting me to do weird shit.
I feel like if y'all made a song, it'd be fire.
We did. We're not together, but I was on the stream and I made a song.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't like me, bro. Like, I don't know why he does not like me. I didn't do nothing to him. He just be inviting me back to, like, do streams. Weird shit.
Like what?
Like, he was like, hey, bro, do you want to be a judge on the cooking show? I'm like, bro, why the fuck would I want to be the judge? You invited me because I'm big? Like, the fuck? I'm an artist. You know, I make music. Why are you inviting me to do a cooking show? And then after that, he invited me to be the Phase Santa Claus.
Oh.
What the fuck would I want to be Santa Claus? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you inviting me for, like, to, like, make a joke out of me?
I feel you.
I'm an artist, bro. Like, you didn't invite D Savage there to do that shit. You didn't invite all the Ian there to do that shit. You didn't ask Ian to be the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, he just doesn't, I don't know.
Almost this proves people see him, and because of the way he markets himself as just like a fat guy, like like obese guy that's even like smoking a cigarette in his clips, like doesn't care about his health, but they like only see him as like a tool because he wants him to be a judge for his cooking show.
Yeah.
And Phase Miss Santa Claus.
Yeah, they don't see him as like a actual person. You know, they're trying to see him as some kind of like puppet that they can use.
Yeah.
For their like.
But almost in a way, he's like using himself.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Well, he's in kind of like a tough situation though, because like, you know, I don't know how he is, but like obviously, you know, he should lose weight. Like obviously, you know, you want to be body positive. Like he can still be like happy, but still like recognize that he's extremely overweight. He should lose weight to, you know, be healthier. But the thing is he's like, well, he's making a lot of money and his marketing team is probably not going to encourage him to lose weight anytime soon because they also make money. And that's where it's tricky is now he's kind of in this like circle where, you know, they're not really lifting him up. They're kind of, you know, bringing him down, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I think that's the thing with Dave Blunt is like, you know, obviously he's talented. He's a talented musician. He has songs that are popular. But his songs are popular. Like, his songs are good, but they're not great. Like, they're not like if you just heard the song without seeing what he looked like or anything, like without his persona, it probably wouldn't have blown up the way it did.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like marketing like the weirdest, worst way, like super like capitalistic, fucked up type.
But like that's kind of the meta now, like for music, is you can make really good music. Like some of my favorite songs have barely any recognition. Like not barely any, like I'm not saying like I only listen to underground shit, like obviously not. But some like really good songs don't have very many plays. But some songs that are terrible get so many plays because of how they're marketed. Like who's behind the song, who makes the song, how they push it on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or Twitter. Twitter's a big one too, where you just get like spam interaction. Like at this, like the meta is really like being a musician, honestly, is like more about marketing. Like still talent, but it seems like now it's like mostly about marketing.
Yeah. Wait. I'm trying to send you a.
You trying to send me some shit?
Like, click on the
Oh yeah, this week has been crazy. I found out I was performing at Juice WRLD Day, so I decided to go to the doctor and make sure everything was okay. And the doctor was like, N-word, question. thinking face. We gotta get to the hospital, so I just been chilling here all week, resting and eating better. Nothing will stop me from performing at Juice World Day. The show must go on! Exclamation, exclamation. Of course, I had to bring my studio equipment in here. You know the grind never stops. LMAOOOO. But anyways, the doctors said I'll be okay, that it's nothing too serious, and I'll be out of here in time for the show. I didn't want to tell you guys because I know you guys worry about me a lot. And when y'all worry, y'all get to saying crazy shit in the comments, but I am okay, and I'll be performing no matter what. Heart emoji. And then, oh yeah, that he has the cup because he can't put down the cup.
Yeah, exactly.
And he has the claws because he's gonna be face Santa Claus. Stay safe.
Oh
Dave.
shit! Even
That's crazy. Stay safe, Dave, and at least put the cigs down. You got this, Mr. Blunts. We're literally watching this man die before our very eyes. I would be concerned about I would be concerned about Dave Blunts. I'd be concerned because yes, we should make a collab video because I kind of like to think about like health and fitness, and you're more about like music and like rapper stuff. Yeah. But this is kind of where we overlap a little bit.
Exactly.
Is with this case.
There's more to bring more similar topics to this. Like that.
But that's crazy. Like he literally
health problem.
He can't put down the cup, even if it's like a styrofoam hospital cup. He can't put it down. He just can't. I'm just thinking about like, how toxic social media is, and how you see people who will. I'm not saying they'll do anything to get famous, because obviously he was probably overweight before, like, he got famous. He wasn't just like, all right, I need to be a famous rapper. Nom 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 nom. Like, he's probably already like this. But so like he found a way to kind of uplift himself, which is good. But now that he's here, it's like, toxic social media culture, toxic marketing group is kind of forcing him to kind of stay here, and that's like detrimental to his long-term health. But I think personally, like, he might feel like he's trapped here. But in my opinion, I think that if he decided to make a post that's like, hey guys, I'm gonna start losing weight. He obviously has the money. He could get a great like fitness coach, something like Greg Doucette. He'd be like, hey guys, I'm losing weight. I'm gonna start my fitness journey. I think people would respect that. I don't think people would be like, okay, you're not fat anymore, I'm unfollowing you. I think people would respect that.
Dude, imagine if he lost if he lost a bunch of weight, like he'd probably become even more popular because just how the notoriety for that.
Yeah. Well, and then when you think about like, the YouTuber Boogie2988, he's like a terrible person, but he got famous because he was fat too, like raging at stuff, and like eating shit and like jumping in pools. But before he was like, a terrible person and like beg people for money and shit, he was like, okay, I'm gonna lose weight. And he got like overwhelming support on that. And he actually like lost a bit of weight before he kind of like, relapsed and everything. But he was getting overwhelming support throughout the journey. And I think that was really cool to see. And I think people will support Dave Blunts if he decides, I'm gonna, get a personal trainer. I'm gonna start a healthier lifestyle, because I don't want to die. Because right now it's not looking good for him. Like someone that size, it's not looking good.
Like Nikocado Avocado too is a good example. It's like basically lost like over 200 pounds, I think. Yeah,
it's crazy. And I mean, I'm looking at Dave right now. Like, I don't know how much he weighs, but I'm willing to bet. I don't think he's. Well, okay. Is he 600 pounds? Is he my 600 pound life material? I don't think he's there yet.
Dave Blunts weight around 600 pounds.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I don't think he's there yet. I think he's maybe like 550, 560. That being said though, that's still huge. And also like when you're that big Like, to maintain being that huge requires you to eat like so much food. And when you lose weight like that, you kind of want to, like, you want to start slow. Like, you want to have like an aggressive like cut, but you're not just like, all right, I'm just gonna like go from eating like 6,000 calories at McDonald's to eating like a salad a day. Like, you just, you know, maybe don't get a soda, don't get fries, and then like you just kind of take it from there.